part of Endless Games, but you are a game creator. I mean, what cooler elf job could you possibly have?
I can't complain. It's a lot of fun. A first-name basis with Santa like this. It's great.
It's awesome. So we've got a wide variety of games here that we're going to talk about in a second, but I want to start by, I want to play the tower with you, but can we talk a little bit about how this all came about knowing how awesome this is for kids on the autism spectrum?
Yeah, it really was something that you and I have now been speaking about for about the past 2 years. And that was a game Endless Games had done 2 years ago called Korner'd, which is this one right here.
Yeah, I've got it right here, too.
This out in 2013, and it was a game about color pattern recognition. You had a game board like this, and the idea was to place these color tiles on the board, and there was only one location on the game board where each piece would fit. And you and I discussed that, and I realized here my niece, Caitlin, who was on the autism spectrum, she really excelled at this game, and subsequently we had won some awards and worked together with Autism Speaks. And we realized that this play and the way that this game worked in particular really catered to the strengths of somebody on the autism spectrum.
I can tell you, because I've played this with my son and with other kids on the spectrum, it's an awesome game. It's a reason why it's an award winner. And in fact, it's going to be our Toy of the Hour next hour. So if somebody's wanting to win that, it's our Toy of the Hour next hour. But in the meantime, though, that has led to your understanding that the tower is also an awesome game for our kids.
Exactly, because it kind of takes the play of Korner'd, and instead of going horizontal, it builds it up vertically. So it's the same idea as far as matching colors. Korner'd's a little bit more jigsaw puzzle-like, whereas the tower almost adds in an element of a stacking game like Jenga or something like that.
Yeah.
So what happens is you get this tower piece here, and basically this just shapes down the order in which you're going to have to build of the cubes that you get in the game.
And I've got one here because I want to play a quick game against you, Brian.
Yeah.
You've been challenged.
I've got my gray set of cubes here.
Okay, I'll take the white ones.
And this is how my order is. I guess we'll work off of the order I have. Can you see my tower?
Well, I think we need to work on our own order because I can't see the bottom of yours. So that's okay.
I'll try to keep my tower, and then what happens is as you build your tower up, you may realize you don't have all the colors you need because there are these joker faces that will trip you up as you try to build the tower up. And you want to make it so that it's facing out, facing your opponent. So I'm trying to make sure you guys can see that.
Okay, so I'm trying to match exactly what's in the tower with my cubes facing you guys. So I've got my pink and I've got my yellow, and now I got to find my purple. And you start thinking, hey, this isn't hard, except that then you find, oh no, I don't have a purple one. Yeah, there I've got one. And then sometimes you have to take your tower apart to be able to come up with the colors that you need to get.
Right.
And you're playing against an opponent, so you're trying to hurry.
You've got that frenetic racing element of the game.
Oh, Brian, I think I'm going to win. I think I'm going to win. I think I've got it.
I don't have a pink cube right now, so I would have to go back in and rearrange and get the pink one out.
And I've got it here. I've got all my colors in order. So really fun because we're working on block stacking, we're working on colors, we're working on imitation, we're working on it with fluency because we've got to go quickly. These are all great skills for our kids, and the problem solving of figuring out, oh, I don't have a purple one, so now I've got to take my block apart and find another yellow one from another block so I can have this purple for when I need it. This is a smart, fun game. And
those are like the little wrinkles, you know, that we like that all great games have. Those little kind of hiccups that you have to work your way through as you play. And so it's a soft kind of level of frustration. It's nothing that's going to give you too much anxiety, but it's enough so that it's a challenge and so that it kind of keeps everybody involved in the game straight up to the bitter end.
And I gotta say, I also your games are so well designed too, in terms of this is very portable. This would be very easy to take on a trip. But I'll tell you what I'm gonna do with this game is that my sister likes to Skype with my son, and they're always looking for things they can do via Skype. But we just proved you can play this game via Skype with a relative. My mom would have loved to have played this with my son. This is awesome. Get two of them and play long distance.
That's perfect. And even, that's the great thing about board games, and why I'm kind of old school and proud of it, for the fact that games do kind of bring people together, whether you're playing it through Skype as we are, or whether you're all gathered around the Thanksgiving table after dinner and you break open a board game. It's just such that universal platform where everybody can get involved and everybody can kind of share, little bits about themselves and have a good time doing it.
Yeah, here's the thing about games. It gives our kids and us a safe, fun place to win and a safe, fun place in which to fail. Because if you don't win every time and yet you go back and play again, that's a great life skill that we're teaching our kids. It's okay to not get it right every time, and it's okay to try again.
That's right.
Games.
It's one of the areas that I like to say it's really more about the journey than about the destination.
Absolutely.
There's going to be a winner and a loser, but it's about the fun that everybody has along the way.
So, Brian, tell our audience at home, where can they get Endless Games? Where can they buy the Tower? Where can they buy Korner'd?
You can get the Tower and Korner'd right at our website at endlessgames.com. We do also have Korner'd. It's available at Toys R Us. The Tower is still pretty brand new, so our distribution channels are just sort of becoming aware of it right now. It's available at a lot of local toy stores, the mom and pop stores, and our Astra community. That's the American Specialty Toy Retailers Association. So folks in that area, in those independent toy stores, carry the Tower. But for now, Korner'd is at Barnes & Noble, and you may actually find the Tower at some Barnes & Noble stores, or failing that, endlessgames.com.
Okay, endlessgames.com.